These are the interviews from Chat City on Preston FM. Don't forget, our show is live weekdays from 10 till noon. Tune in and become part of our family.
In the studio with me now is a regular guest to Chat City, and it's Dave Bullock, the manager at Preston Markets. So Dave, a very good morning to you.
Good morning.
And as we often say when we meet up, I mean, the markets very much changed over the years to the markets I remember as a small boy, and these days lots of things happening around the market and entertainment. I know the last time we met, I think it was, and I saw the photographs and they were brilliant. Was it a giant robot you had down there?
Yeah, that was quite amusing, really. In fact, it attracted a lot of attention. It was a robot called B4 Robot, and they stood at probably 8 foot tall, and the attention it attracted was absolutely fantastic. One or two problems manoeuvring the robot around the market, but it certainly caught people's attention. It photographs people all right with their cameras and whatever, taking photographs. It went down really, really well.
That's right, because I saw quite a few tweets being made and people had put them on Facebook, and I must admit it did look really quite something out there in the market. So something I'd have never seen when I was a little lad, when my mother used to take me to the market, I could tell you. Yeah,
well, we always try to look for something different. Obviously the market's got plenty of tradition, but if we can find something a little bit unique and get people's attention, that's what we go for.
Well, I think you might have found it again, Dave. I think with what's going to be happening Friday the 30th of May, I think that's also a little different. Tell us something about it.
Yeah, it's the first visit to Preston Market of a life-size dinosaur. Quite unique again. It was something completely different, and we came across it some months ago, and we've been talking to the supplier. But yes, next Friday, that's the 30th of May, we have a life-size dinosaur having a wander around the market. We're going to arrange for it to be fed beforehand, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I was going to ask just in case there was any children missing. Yes.
But it's a great opportunity for people again to have the photographs taken and get right close up to this life-size dinosaur. So it should be spectacular. It should be really, really.
Well, some of the photographs that I've been looking at that you've given to me really doesn't. That's what's good about it, is being able to get photographs of your children, isn't it? With the dinosaur, or like with the robot. So you could get some brilliant photo shots here.
Yeah, nowadays, obviously with cameras and everything else, everybody seems to have a camera of some description in their pocket, and the ability to stand next to a dinosaur while you're shopping on Preston Market and have your photograph taken, that's what will happen, and there'll be some brilliant images produced, and it'll keep be memories for a lot of people. And the photographs I've shown you show little kids who'll be daring to touch the dinosaur, touch its tail, or see how it goes.
Well, I'm pleased to know it will have been fed before it appears. Is it going to be with you all day at certain times?
Yeah, we're going to run it at hourly intervals. It's we're going to do it at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and he's going to come out and have a wander around the market at those hourly interviews. So that's on next Friday the 30th of May.
And of course it is half term, so what are the hours down there? Market's open throughout the week, is it, apart from Sunday?
Yes, well, we close on Bank Holiday Monday as far as the market's concerned, so we're open this Saturday as normal. We closed it's Sunday when we normally close, and we also closed the Bank Holiday Monday, but after that we're back open again on Tuesday, and we're open the rest of the week when it's half term. Expecting a busy week with obviously the half term and the schools being on holiday.
And hopefully decent weather finally arriving.
Looking at the latest forecast, I think the weather's supposed to improve on Monday, so we're keeping his fingers crossed.
And I know, again, last time you and I met, I'd been looking online and found out there was a Preston Market in Australia, and I got a bit confused after reading some of the messages from people, thinking, well, they seem to be travelling a long way to the market, but I think it was in Adelaide or somewhere like that. There's a Preston Market out there.
Yeah, from time to time I do get emails asking for stalls at Preston Market, and I look at the address and think it's a bit of a long way to come on a Friday morning for a stall all the way from Adelaide, but I usually send a kind a properly awarded reply saying you're more than welcome to come, but I think the distance to be travelling would be a little bit too far. But yes, we were surprised, but we do quite often get obviously emails and inquiries from people who are interested in Standard Preston Market from Australia.
And of course, we're hopefully being told that we're seeing the green shoots after the recession, so maybe we're moving forward. And if anybody's setting up the business, and I mean, there's so many people, aren't there, these days, big names, big businesses who actually started out with a market stall. So for people who maybe are thinking of setting up their own businesses, etc., are the market stalls available?
Yeah, I mean, we see the market as a great place to actually start up a business. It's a very, very low-cost entry route into business, a very small commitment as far as the length of your time you're signing up for. I mean, in certain cases, you can actually just trade for one day and give it a go. I always recommend you do it more than that to get a proper feel for the market and the place, but that's the reality. Your commitment can be as short as one day. But it's a great opportunity of actually, putting your trade, putting your goods, putting your service on the high street, and it remains so.
I would imagine it's a very good way of doing it without too costly overheads involved, because if you're looking at setting up a business and maybe you're not too sure about what you're doing with the range that you're selling, that's a good way of testing it out, isn't it?
It is. That's the beauty about the market. You're not signing any 6-month lease or 12-month lease or a major commitment. You can stand on the outdoor market and you can stand on a daily basis. So it's a great way of actually testing your ideas. Some people come up with an idea, a product they want to sell. Sounds great. You've got to get out onto the shop floor and test that product. And the outdoor market, particularly, is a great place where you can actually test your ideas and see if it'll work. Many times it does work, and traders move on. And the high street is littered with big names on the high street who've actually originally started on a market stall. The biggest names on the high street, either Marks and Spencers and so on. So the origins are market traders.
And if somebody was listening and they want to know more, is the best way to contact you down there, Dave?
Yes, if anybody's interested in standing the market, either the indoor market, the car boot market or the general market, you can contact the market office. The telephone number of the market office is 01772 906048, or you can go onto the Preston City Council's website and you'll see a section on there with markets. There's lots of information on there. You can email us. All us contact details are on there, but we'll help you, we'll advise you, and we'll provide you a stall.
And it is like a thriving community down there, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a mixture. I mean, you've got everything. You've got a very, very popular car boot. You've got very, very popular food stores within the indoor market, and then you've just got a general market where you can buy anything from an hair extension. That's or you can have a body piercing. So the variety is incredible. We say it's the biggest superb market in Preston.
Yeah. Well, back to next Friday. It's the 30th of May, and it's a lifelike size dinosaur, so brilliant photographs opportunity, and of course brilliant day out in Preston. So and again, just remind us then, Dave, the times it's going to be walking or stalking the market.
It'll be walking around the market at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock on Friday the 30th of May.
Brilliant. Well, once again, pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming in, and I'm sure I'll be meeting you in the not too distant future. We've had the robot, we've now got the dinosaur, so we'll have to see what the next one is that's going to appear.
We'll come up with something.
I'm sure you will. Okay, thanks, Dave, for coming in. Thank you.
We hope you've enjoyed this interview as much as we have. Why not join our Chat City family and give us a tweet at Chat City PFM.